What's up, everybody? This is Richard here with Butterfly. I'm here with my partner, Riggs, with
What's up?
Butterfly.
Ritz Patrick here.
We're a video game development company. We've made several games in the past. Daikon Set, Love Hero.
Too many games.
Yeah, it's a lot of games. Mostly on the Wii U, 3DS. Recently, we've gotten on Steam within the past year, 2 years.
Trying to get on Switch.
Yeah, we have some plans to get on Switch
You gotta
in
wish
the
us luck.
future.
You gotta wish us luck.
So yeah, it's the first video, or podcast that we're doing here. So
Is it a podcast?
I mean, it's kind of like a podcast.
It's a show. It's a podcast. We don't know yet.
Yeah, yeah. We're just gonna talk about some topics and whatnot.
Well, you want me to update them?
Yeah, we can do that.
So we're developing a game right now for Steam. It's called Violet Muscle Pain. We have several games on Steam right now. Bleeding Metal Rainbow,
Yeah,
Dead Garden Zero,
yeah,
and Extra Extra Poison.
Yeah.
They're a trilogy of games. We're gonna put the link under the description for you guys to see the link for our games.
yeah. Poison just came out like last month, so
We could use some help with that one, and that's pretty much all we're doing. We know a lot of people have been asking to see what we're doing. This is not something we would usually do, so
yeah. Usually we're just making games in the background. There's several game ideas we're gonna have coming up for the new year here. So
yeah, 2025 will be pretty busy. We have a lot of projects. We don't want to get too thirsty and tell you what we're doing. We were just confident that we have one game coming out right now, but we're working on several.
yeah, there's some pretty big projects going in the new year.
But other than that, not really sure what we can talk about a bunch of different things. This is kind of like our freelance show here, so we're just going to talk about a bunch of different things. I don't know. You got anything, Richard?
Um,
I found one here. It says apparently Samsung is creating its own foldable handheld console. Not sure why, but what do you think?
I mean, I feel like, I guess it's kind of like a Switch competitor. Like, you have the Switch, you have the Steam Deck, which are handheld consoles. I guess they're trying to get into that. The foldable, I guess they're going a DS route or something.
Yeah, it is foldable.
Yeah, I guess they're going a DS route with it. I know they've been into the foldable phones and whatnot recently, so.
Yeah, we're talking about Samsung because we've developed on Android.
Yeah.
Nothing, but there's some patents on there that they're showing that it could be similar to the Nintendo Switch. So, but I think Nintendo Switch will still dominate.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it could be like a Switch for like phone apps, which could be interesting.
Wait, what?
Like the Samsung, it could be a Switch for like phone apps. So like it would have a bunch of phone apps able to use that capability, which they wouldn't have to go to the Switch. They could just use this Samsung console.
Wouldn't it just compete with the Steam Deck or something like that?
I feel like
What-
the Steam Deck will be more powerful. I don't know if they'd get into that niche. I think the focus I think they should focus on is phone type games.
But yeah, there's well, we're not gonna. There's a piracy topic that we want to talk about, but we're not gonna talk about that one because we're licensed with people right now, so we're gonna avoid that topic.
Yeah, they probably.
No, go ahead.
No, you good.
I don't even know what I was gonna say. Go ahead.
I was just saying they probably wouldn't be happy with broaching that topic.
Well, speaking of phones, Nintendo came out with this is old news, but maybe you guys already know. But Nintendo came out with a music app or something like that. If you've got that, Richard.
No, I don't have that one. I've seen it. It's all the songs from all their games, which I mean it's cool. The main Nintendo app, and it's not really a Nintendo app, but I have the Pokemon, the card game. I've been playing that recently.
Pokemon Pocket.
Yeah.
Is trade even open on that thing yet?
No. No, we're still waiting for trade. Battle's open, but
What's It doesn't play like the TCG, right? It's just like a reformatted version of it.
I think so. I actually haven't played the real card game, so I can't comment on that too much, but yeah, it seems like it's a quicker version of it.
How many cards you got?
Man, I think I'm up to 160 some. I mean, I pull a lot of duplicates, so it's
Well,
it takes.
somebody spent over $1,500 to get every card in the game.
Wait, really?
There was an article where this dude spent about that much to get every card in the game,
Mm.
and he said he's not going to do it again. But I feel like the game's going to keep going, so I feel like cards are just not collecting every card is going to be impossible if they keep updating.
Yeah, I mean, they can make cards forever. Like it's not something that you're gonna complete until they discontinue it, basically.
I don't have the app, but because a lot of phones are not even compatible with it right now, so I think like if they had a desktop version, I'd probably get that one.
Yeah, I don't know if they have any plans to do that.
Oh, you might as well tell them where are we located, Richard?
Oh, we're in Savannah, Georgia.
We're in Savannah, Georgia, not Japan. I mean, we're at first when we first started this company, Richard was very he's super into like Japanese stuff. We really took into the name of the butterfly, and we still do. It's kind of a cool name, but we like to keep the English. We've kind of grown out of it, I guess, but we still keep the legacy idea of what the company was.
Mm.
I don't want to give any random shout outs because I'm just running out of shit to say. But what else you got, man? What are we missing that we could include? Oh, happy Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, yeah. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Thanksgiving
yeah.
week.
We're recording this on Thanksgiving. What'd you eat?
The main stuff, turkey, greens, macaroni.
Baked?
Yeah. Ham.
I don't know. I don't even know if baked mac and cheese is good, but there's the boneless mac and cheese is still good.
Wait, boneless.
The one that's not baked, because baked it's a little harder than like that just the normal mac and cheese, like that restaurant classic mac and cheese with that not being baked.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I prefer it baked, but
We're also film buffs. We like film. What do you think about the new Sonic trailer? Well, you saw it. I haven't seen it yet, but I'd rather hear what you.
yeah, I've seen it. I actually think it looks pretty good. Like it seems like it's going to be more action or dark than the other ones, which I mean, I guess you expect with them including Shadow in it, but
He has a gun in it, right?
he does pull out a gun, yeah.
It's not like what 57 or anything. Just normal. It's like they censored it,
It's not really censored, like they fully show it, but it's
but it's not like a Glock or anything. It's like sci-fi-ish.
it's kind of sci-fi-ish, but it has the shape of like a legit a legit piece, but like I don't know how much he's actually gonna use it. But yeah, it looks like it's gonna be pretty good. Jim Carrey's acting looks like it's on point.
We also, well, for me, I love A24 films, and there's a new film coming out, it's Nosferatu, which is pretty. It's basically a remake of the 20s film, the old 20s 30s film, and
1920s.
yeah. There's a Robert Eggers is a really good director, and he's done a lot of really incredible stuff like The Northman and The Lighthouse, and he's talked about using these new like incredible film techniques for the new Nosferatu film. So I'm excited to see that. Well, I don't know if this matters, but Dave the Diver, since we love indies, Dave the Diver has now sold over 5 million copies.
Mhm.
So congratulations to the Dave the Diver.
Yeah, congrats.
We don't know them personally, so we're just saying that, congratulations. This is our first episode, guys, so we don't know what we're just winging this. So Richard, what do you do? What do you do for what is your role in Butterfly?
Yeah, right. So
How did this start?
yeah, so for me, I'm a programming background, so I do most of the programming. I do some game direction, a little bit
Finances.
little bit of sound design, yeah, finances.
The financing, the accounting.
Yeah,
You hold all the tools you need.
yeah. Taxes.
Yeah, all the taxes.
The boring stuff.
Take all their money, all gone. All the money we make here, guys. It essentially just helps us pay our office rent. We're not a rich indie dev or anything. We try our best, and I have a part-time job. I'm Ritz. See, we're starting. It's just a weird format, but I'm Ritz Patrick. I do a lot of the visuals, a lot of art direction, and I guess the visual coding part to make sure everything's aligned, everything looks sharp and clean. What else, Richard?
Yeah, I mean, you do a lot of the store page stuff too.
Yeah, a
Like,
lot of the Steam asset stuff,
Yeah,
and
story design.
a lot of the stuff we have to push in or put in the client for the store page. And with a lot of these clients, whether it be Nintendo's client we upload to or Steam's, they all have an interesting way of how they want their assets in there. So if you're indies out there, feel free to ask us questions. We can add them to the to our, I don't know, podcast /show
Whatever this is.
whatever the hell this is. And we're gonna have some friends on too. So who are we gonna have? Hopefully soon when he's not busy.
Well, I know Patrick said he would come on
Yeah,
some point.
Patrick. He's one of our friends who does a lot of stuff for Sega.
Yeah, we might be able to get maybe we can get Maddie Meatloaf on here at some point.
Yeah, he does a lot of stuff for our music. Also, we gotta give credit to the people who've helped us get here since the beginning.
Mhm.
So a lot of our friends who've helped us make games. We can remember them if we write our name, but we want to thank Purient. She did a lot of the music
Mhm.
for 3DS. Chibu Carey, we know him by Jeff. He did a lot of the artwork for us when we were in college.
Yeah.
A lot of the people who helped us, our first 4 games, tested our games. Who else should we credit?
Charlotte.
Charlotte. Shout out to Charlotte also. She's
Voices.
always doing a lot of different stuff.
Mhm.
Kristen. Who else was on Daikon set? Oh, Lauren Studebaker. She provided a lot of some cool key art. So shout out to Lauren. She runs a really cool meme page. It's called at Horse Girl Updates, I think. A lot of dark stuff in there. I wouldn't recommend, but I also recommend.
Just be prepared for it.
Yeah, it's pretty sly stuff. We're also working on game. While we're doing this, we've got Unity on, so we're trying to multitask here, and we also have the recording on. Any other topics we want to talk about on this Thanksgiving special? Bear with us, guys. This is our first episode, so we'll be doing a lot of these once a month. Hopefully once a month when we have the time. We're just very busy, so it's not easy to have the time to do these. But there's plenty of since we're on here, we might as well tell you guys to follow other indie dev blogs. There's a lot of indies out there who have their own YouTube channels, and they could use a subscription. So subscribe to us as well if you want to add more indies to your algorithm. So this whole YouTube thing is very new to us, and this is where we mostly keep all our. And if there's anything that you guys want to ask, or a lot of this stuff here we'll be talking about is like what we're updating with you guys. So you guys wanted something like this, so we wanted to listen, and it was important for us to try a new avenue. You found something, Richard?
Not particularly.
What was that?
I mean, I will add that we'll likely have more updates on our actual games going forward. It's just right now it's kind of in between projects with Poison just having come out and us getting going on Violet and whatnot.
We're also on Instagram too, so
Yeah, we post pretty much everything on Instagram.
yeah, we post on Instagram, Facebook, so the usual threats online. We're on there, and I can ask you some questions. And please don't forget to subscribe, guys. Please. We need those subs. That'll keep us going. We're not very social on social media, so when we have the time, we advertise our games that are coming out. We're also working on we're also kind of known for just making 2D games, so we're trying to get into a more 3D alley of games that you guys might see in the future.
Yeah, that's some of the stuff for next year that we'll be putting out.
Oh, and don't ask us about the Switch 2. We don't know anything about the Switch 2. So, you know anything about the Switch 2?
I know about as much as everybody else. Like, I don't think they've announced anything on it. And even if they did, I probably wouldn't be able to say anything because NDAs and all that kind of stuff.
All right, so I have some questions for you, Richard, from our users and followers here.
All right.
I guess we'll go ahead and ask these. At Mike at Mime eMike asks, what conventions will you guys be attending? I live in Florida and travel to Georgia a lot.
I mean, we haven't really discussed conventions. We haven't been to a convention in a while, but
Last time we went was before the pandemic.
yeah.
The pandemic kind of really changed everything, and especially with our budget, we just kind of threw it out of the whack. We just changed our focus.
Yeah. If there is one, it probably won't be before summer. And that's kind of a to be determined thing. We will announce it if we go to one, but for now it's kind of a to be determined.
It'll likely be strictly local for right now, just for time and budget. All right, next question, Richard. At Valor Decline asks, building my first building my first game. What do you guys think? Well, he didn't even give us the link, man.
Oh man. You probably forgot. Yeah, so it's always good to build games. Like, I personally love video games. So, good luck to you. If you throw the link in, we can probably play it, but
Yeah, just at Valor Decline, just make sure to send us the link and we'll check it out. So I think that was a kind of a vague question, but
yeah.
we'd love to check it out if you provide us the link. All right, so at BBack 2001 asks, I recently went full time to part time to focus on my art. Do you guys work other jobs? Should I quit my job? What kind of question is that? Don't quit your job.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, so art is it's fun to be a creator, and that's the dream everyone has, but like you still have to live. So I don't know your situation, but I would say if you don't have enough to be able to live off of, then you should keep your job until your art is making you enough money. Cuz I mean, you got to eat, you know.
You also need money for your supplies, so and you don't want to going part-time is also good, because if you go full-time you might not have time to make time for your ventures or your art. So if you want to create that balance, I highly suggest keeping the balance there. But if you're good at multitasking, you can do that.
Mhm.
But you need money to make money, so if you want to when you're working, you're technically investing in yourself, whether it be going to work or investing in your art. So don't quit your job. Just stick around for a while. I would go ahead and be part time. I think that's a smart move on you. So thanks for that. Thanks for that question. We'll take any questions. So all right, Richard. At My Guards asks, game devs and programmers that influence you. Who are some game devs and programmers that influence you?
Man. Okay, so I love Atlas. So I've played pretty much all of the Shin Megami and Persona series. Nintendo. That's kind of what everybody says. Nintendo games are pretty much always good.
Suda?
You study those. Yeah, Suda 51.
Suda 51.
That's
Yeah. Grasshopper. Killer 7's. We love Killer 7. That's probably one of our favorite games. It's a very artisan take on the genre. It's on the shooter genre. It's a very odd game. I don't even know how to categorize it. So that's one of our biggest influences, Grasshopper.
Yeah.
Kojima.
Yeah. Kojima does a Metal Gear series and whatnot.
Not a lot of his stuff is really referenced in our games, but Galaxy Pain for the 3DS. Nintendo 3DS, guys. We forgot. We also developed. Did we tell you we developed on Nintendo 3DS? I don't know why we're talking about it, but we made Love Hero. See, I forgot the game. Galaxy Pain.
Galaxy Pain.
The Queen TV game 2.
Mm-hmm. Shovel
Software Insurance Claim.
But you can't get that in America.
Yeah, Shovel Software Insurance Claim is not. It's only on 3DS for PAL regions. So it sucks it was only over there, but that's what we could only do. That's all we can say. A few more questions, Richard. Let's see here. At Desperado_2 asks, what's the song you guys used for the Queen TV Game 2's title screen on the 3DS? So that artist, his name is Jowan. He goes by I Am Jowan. But the Queen TV game 2, the title song is the title song is "Can't Stay Away" by I Am Jowin. It's one of our artist friends, Chibu Carey. That's his brother, and he
Yeah, he helped us out.
yeah he did us a solid, and we asked if we could use that song because it's a really good song. So, but yeah, to answer your question quickly, it's I Am Jowin. He also goes by Jowin. You can find him on. I'm not sure if he's on social media or not, but his old SoundCloud is around. But yeah, it's I Am Jowin. IAMJOWIN. All right. Another question at nix.giz is a response. What was the thought process behind Daikon Set? How did y'all come up with the song ideas?
Right. So Daikon Set, we wanted to do 3 games. It's a set of games, basically. That's the Daikon Set. And we wanted them to be simple, but we wanted them to have like an underlying complexity. And the music we went with, we built the game kind of first, and then we had the music kind of complement the games. Yeah, with
No, go ahead, man.
with Pink Might, we went online and found Purient, and she did all of the Pink Might soundtrack.
And for what was the other? Chroma
Chromas.
we hit up a artist. His name is Tokyo Rider, and he said it was cool. The game was free, so a lot of these artists were they were just cool with it. We're glad, and we kind of owe it to them. So Tokyo Rider, Purient, and a lot of what do we use for the Queen? We use a lot of public domain songs. Was it Chopin? We used.
Yeah. Well, no, Chopin was it Chopin for that one, or was that Sugimori?
No, for the Queen on the Daikon Set.
Okay.
But yeah, for the Queen, it was the artist was just public domain piano songs like Chopin, Pink Might, Purient,
Yeah.
and Chroma was Tokyo Rider, and Maddie Meatloaf was the other songs you heard. Was it the credit screen?
Yeah.
Oh, again, shout out to Lauren Studebaker, who provided the art for the opening, with the weird hands you would see in Daikon Set, the weird little
Medical.
the medical hands you saw, master hand, whatever. It was in the beginning of the game, the intro boot, and where was the other one? It was towards near the end of the game or near the credits or something like that. All right, Richard. What's the Queen TV game 2 really about? Wait, hold on. At hands_harmers asks, what's the Queen TV game 2 3DS really about? I get the 3DS dying sense from it, but what else?
Well, the main thing was the 3DS dying. I think you hammered that down.
Yeah, you did hammer. Oh yeah. Your name's not Hammer. I'm sorry. At hands_harmer. All right. So, but yeah, that's basically what it is. The 3DS dying, and we wanted to give life, I guess, to the 3DS or some kind of soul or voice,
Yeah.
letting the user know, hey, I won't be used ever again. And it's true. None of us really play the 3DS anymore. I mean, if we do, it's something we go back to for nostalgic reasons.
Yeah.
The new generation of kids are not even playing 3DS. So, and with the 3DS, that's the past. If anything, that's Nintendo wants to forget about the past. They're always looking forward to the future. So,
Yeah. They want you to get the Switch 2 now,
so.
with your.
But yeah, yes, please buy every Nintendo product, please. just buy anything that they make. That's it for questions, Richard. Anything you want to say, man?
I think that's about it for now. We will be around, so if you guys have any questions,
Happy Thanksgiving.
happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
And we'll do another one of these
Next month.
next month, yeah.
We'll have our friend on, our Sega friend on, and we'll see what we'll do there. So thanks for hanging out with the guys and listening. This is our first episode / podcast / show. We had a couple of
Hiccups.
we were hiccups here. It's a lot of quiet.
Yeah,
We're just we're full, man.
yeah.
We ate a shit ton of food today, so. And yeah, we'll put all of our current games in the description, all our links in the description also, to let you guys know where we are also at. So, and please tell everybody about our channel if you know anybody, because there's a lot of incredible comments that we've seen on YouTube about our games,
Yeah.
and we really appreciate everybody even streaming and talking about these games, because we'll read the comments even if they're bad. We appreciate everything.
Yeah.
We're glad you experienced something, whether it be good or bad, and there are people out there who really cared about our games, and we're glad that we were part of your life somehow. So
Yeah. Thank you guys so much.
yeah, means a lot. Anyways, I'm Ritz Patrick.
I'm Richard Blige for Butterfly, and I guess we're signing out.